been like 20 minutes. Calm down.
Shut up, Steven. You weren't the one dunked in the water drop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was too far. I'm sorry. It's just... all I did was paint my nails. It's not like I was trying to personally offend somebody. Also, I didn't even think anybody would see them. I didn't think this would happen.
Can I speak plainly? Okay, like, before I say this, I just want to clarify, like, you did not deserve to get dunked in the water trough, okay? Tony's an idiot, and I just think he needs to mind his own business.
I freaking hate Tony the Pony.
That being said, sometimes you do things that put you in precarious positions.
What does that even mean?
Okay, like, for example, asking for sugar-free hay at Hay Barn isn't exactly the best look.
It gives me gastric ulcers, Steven.
Yeah, but the whole world doesn't need to know that. Also, like, the stuff that you post online about music and film stuff, like, people just don't need to see what you rate every movie or what song you're listening to.
But that's just the stuff that I like.
And when you show up to school with painted nails or a tucked-in shirt, it makes you look weak, Charlie. They think that you're weak.
Oh.
Look, I know you're not weak. I know you're not. Actually, I think it takes way more guts to paint your nails or to wear a tucked-in shirt than it does to fit in with a group like Tony's. But unfortunately, just most people our age are idiots. And all they see is what they see, and what they see determines whether or not they like you or they hate you. It's messed up, but that's just the way it is, man.
I just wish it wasn't so structured. It feels like from the time we start school, we're put into these, like, archetypes that we have to stay in. And if we don't stay in them, people think you're a completely different person. I mean, people thought I was chill when I was a paper cutout of myself, but now everyone thinks I'm weird.
You know what? Think about it this way. At least high school is ending soon, and you won't even have to see any of these horses in Boston anyway.
Have you thought about where you want to go at all?
Probably just community college.
I thought you wanted to study film somewhere.
I don't know, man. It's just like, it's a lot of money. Also, like, what if I go somewhere far and I hate the people there and I just be all alone in some random part of the state?
Yeah, but you already hate the people here. I mean, how can you make an assumption about a place if you haven't even tried it?
Dude, do we actually have to talk about this right now?
Like, you'll know for a fact you'll hate the first option, but you might have a really good experience with the second option. So why don't you just do the second? Also, the state schools aren't even that expensive, especially with, like, grants and stuff like that.
Look, man, I said I want to drop it. I'm not going to burden my parents with paying for that kind of school, especially if it's for something like film.
But you love film.
I'm going to community college, okay? Done. End of story. Enough. Plus, my parents are barely even there to talk about that stuff anyway.
What do you mean?
Like, they're there, they're not there, you know? Like, my mom is either busy working or dealing with her own problems, and my dad, well, you know how my dad is.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
He just drinks so much nowadays. It's like he's asleep when he's awake. And he's always talking about work and money and never wants to spend on anything because if he spends, he just has to work more. He doesn't even have any hobbies or anything. He just works and drinks and then passes out. And the one time that I tried to bring up film school with them, they just didn't understand. My mom was worried about me being so far away, like she thinks I can't take care of myself. And my dad just kept asking me, how are you going to get a job with film school? How are you going to pay the rent with film school? So I just didn't even bother to bring it up again.
Well, I'm always here to talk about this stuff if you want. Seriously, my house is always open if you need some air. Plus, my mom already loves you, so it wouldn't be an issue for her.
Thank you, man. I I don't know. I love my parents, but sometimes it just feels like they either coddle me or pressure me into something that I don't want to do. But it'll be okay. Also, I'm sorry for blowing up at you earlier. I didn't mean to call you weak. You're like the last thing from weak. And I mean that. Seriously, dude. Tony can eat a hay bale. Alright. Fish time.